What is good with y'all, man? J Rock here. Just want to have a little talk with the athletes. The athletes that feel like they don't get enough recognition or don't get enough playing time, or feel like that they should get more opportunities than what they are given. I just want to tell y'all, man, never give up. Whether it's basketball, football, soccer, baseball, man, hey, never give up, bro. Your time will come, and it's a saying in the Bible that says that thou that shall be first shall be last, and the ones that were last shall be first. So in that context, that just means just wait your turn, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. If you working hard towards, you know what I'm saying, being better. If you working hard towards getting that recognition to be able to get more opportunities, it'll come. It's God's timing, bro. You know what I'm saying. It's God's timing, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's okay to be a late bloomer. Listen. It's not about who believes in you. It's how much you believe in yourself. It's never about how much others believe in you. It's about how much you believe in yourself. And how much you believe in yourself gonna dictate where you end up. You know what I'm saying? How much you believe in yourself and how much you have faith in God is gonna dictate where the opportunities you do have and what happens within you in that sport. For me, it's funny because like at first when I started playing basketball, bro, like I wasn't very good at all, but I tried my best. I always had great hustle. Um, and I would get bullied on the team. Like I'll get talked about like from different guys that were like upperclassmen and stuff like that, like all the time. Like I'll get talked about. They would call me trash. They would say this and say that. You know what I'm saying? They would do anything to really just push my buttons. You know, but I took it. You know what I'm saying? When somebody said I was trash, I was like, all right, bet. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I ain't gonna lash out in your face. But when I get home, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna hoop for hours until I improve my game. And that's how I looked at every situation. Like that's how I looked at certain situations within basketball. It's like when somebody said mean things about me, or when somebody said I wasn't on their level, or I was trash, or I couldn't do this and that. I used all what they said as motivation. You know what I'm saying? I used the bad things they said as motivation. You know what I'm saying? I used I kind of I used I used what they said as my fuel. You know what I'm saying, to make me go harder. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't really about, well, at the time it was me trying to to be better than them. You know what I'm saying? It was me trying to be better than my own teammates. But as I grow older, don't let that be the case. When you're trying to be better in a sport or in anything in life, don't let your goal be, oh, I'm trying to be better than them. Oh, I'm trying to be better than that person that talked about me. No, don't let that be your goal, because that's gonna build within you cockiness. That's gonna build within you arrogance. You're gonna realize that you was the same people that was talking about you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna realize that you turned yourself into one of those people. You could go out your way to prove yourself to everybody. You could go out your way to prove yourself to everybody, and it still wouldn't matter. You know why? Because you didn't prove nothing to yourself. And that's deep. I gotta walk off. That was deep. I ain't gonna lie. That was deep. 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 That was too deep. My bad. That was too deep. That was too deep. That was too deep. That was too deep. You could go out your way to prove yourself to everybody, and it still wouldn't mean nothing because you didn't prove nothing to yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, boy. Oh my gosh, boy. Proving to yourself is when you overcome certain things, when you overcome what people think, when you overcome what people want for your life. That's when you actually prove something, because you're not worried about what they think. The only thing you really focus on is being the best version of you. And I promise you, once you strive towards being the best version of you, regardless of what people say, regardless of what people believe and stuff like that, you will be the best version of you. You will. Because it's not about proving yourself to everybody. It's about proving yourself to you. You your biggest enemy. You is your biggest enemy, bro. Don't worry about what people say. People gonna talk all day long. You hear me? People gonna talk all day long. People ain't gonna like it. People gonna say this and that about you. It don't even matter. The only person you really need to prove yourself to is yourself, because within your own mind, it's yourself telling yourself you can't do it. It's yourself telling yourself, oh, you're not strong enough. It's yourself telling yourself, maybe they right. Maybe they right about what they saying about me. You know what I'm saying? It's yourself telling yourself these things. So you gotta be able to prove yourself wrong. You gotta be able to prove yourself right. To come to grasp with yourself and be able to know, to be like, you know what? Regardless of what my mind is trying to lead me to think negatively about myself, Just have a seat. Just have a seat, think, and just realize I want to be the best version of me. I don't want to be the best version of somebody else. I don't want to live somebody else's life. I don't want to live somebody else's dream. I want to live to be the best version of me with this life that I have. And my brother, my sister, if you do that, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And you wouldn't have no grudges towards anybody because you realize it wasn't about what they thought. It wasn't about what they believe. It's about the thing that you strive for that God already seen in you. So, hey, man, that's big. That's huge right there. That's huge right there. Nah, that's big, bro. But for real, though. Really, really, really. Our biggest enemies are our own thoughts. Our biggest enemies are our own thoughts. And we cannot let our own thoughts end our lives. We can't do it. We can't do it, bro. We can't do it. We can't do it. That's why people don't really think they can go further in life because it's they self telling themselves they can't do it. But I'm here to tell you, man, he, she, whoever, my brother, my sister, you can do it. You can do it, bro. You just got to stop telling yourself you can't. You got to stop telling yourself you can't do it because you can. You know why you can? Because God says you can, bruh. He said you can. He said you can. Don't worry about the outside. Don't worry about what the people say. Use everything that's negatively in the world that you around or what's revolving around you and use it as motivation. Use it as motivation so you can tell yourself, yeah, I'm going through this. Yeah, people saying this about me. Yeah, people talking about me. Yeah, people saying I can't do this and can't do that. Yeah, people say this, people think that. No, use all that as motivation to be like, you know what, regardless of what they think, I know who I am. And once you know who you are, and once you know that you're striving towards being a better you, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right, man, for real. But hey, I love y'all, man. I just want y'all athletes, anything that y'all see yourselves doing in life. It don't even got to be athletics. It could be something totally different. Anything you see yourself doing in your life, stop telling yourself you can't do it because you can. You got to just tell yourself that you can. You got to tell yourself you can more than you can't. All right? So it's all right. It's okay. It's going to be all right. You know why it's going to be all right? Because he said it's going to be all right. All right? It's going to be okay. Pray. Keep him first. And it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all right. It ain't going to be perfect. It's never perfect, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So you got this. We got this. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Strive towards proving yourself. Just prove it to yourself. You don't got to prove nothing to nobody else. Just prove it to yourself. And once you prove it to yourself, your life will be fine. All right? Y'all be good. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of y'all day. Peace out. Love.